I grew up in the church. I was introduced to Jesus at a very, very young age. I can't even remember a time when I didn't know who Jesus was.
When I was about a junior in high school, we had a new youth pastor, and he talked about Christianity is really about knowing Christ. It wasn't about the rules, it was about the relationship.
I was watching a televangelist of all things, and the sinner's prayer, and I cried out to God, and it was miraculous. It was like the next day, and my heart was changed.
January the 3rd, 1983, at 3 o'clock in the morning, he made a house call for me, and I've been running for him ever since.
Around 15 or so, the Lord really started getting a hold of my life, just kind of radically transformed me.
From a very young age, I have sought relationship with Jesus.
I serve every Sunday morning, and we are praying for people's need.
My church home is Powerhouse Christian Center in Katy, and I lead the women's Bible study there.
About 19 years ago, the guy who is our lead pastor now, Clint Pascal, showed up on my doorstep and kind of pitched this idea for this church that he was starting here in Katy. Called the Waters Church, and so we joined him. During that time, the Lord called me into ministry.
12 years ago, we started Celebrate Life Church of the Nazarene in Katy, Texas, and I am still the senior pastor there, and I'm bivocational, so my other ministry is I teach juniors at Houston Christian High School. I teach New Testament.
I attend Temple Bible Church in Temple, Texas. They found out what I was involved in here at the Bible Seminary, and I ended up becoming one of the teachers in the Sunday school class.
My job is raising my 2 lunatics and being a wife to my husband and going to seminary. It's a full-time job.
My hopes and dreams right now are starting a YouTube channel and teaching people how to study the Bible.
Starting seminary, I kind of stepped into this trusting that God was directing my footsteps, my next steps, my direction. I think it's a good place to be, right? Trusting God. He's requiring me to always trust Him with my next step. That's what I'm doing after I finish.
I would like to not write any papers or take any tests for quite a while. That's one thing I would like to do, just for a while.
My hope is that I can take everything that I have gained here at the seminary and use it in a way that glorifies God.
You believe that it is in the realm of small groups and actually helping people dig deeper.
Continuing to study biblical history and archaeology at Veritas International University and to get my PhD. I've often heard said, what we find in the ground, we read in the Word, what we read in the Word, we find in the ground, and to have that be a testimony to glorify God. That's my hope. I know it sounds maybe a little cheesy, but that's my hope and dream.
I think one of the biggest things is their desire and their flexibility to work with you and help you accomplish what you want to accomplish.
Just authentic relationships, not just with my fellow students, but my professors, the staff, the faculty here.
It is unlike any other educational experience that you have ever had. I can guarantee that.
Dr. Stripling, you know, if it's lost, he'll find it.
The day I stepped in the door and Carousel made me feel like family. Dr. Stripling made me believe I could do anything. And he was there to guide me.
Thank you for your hearts and for the type of leadership that you give. I don't think I could ever put into words the gratitude that I have for this place. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being able and being willing to take the time to work with us and work for us.
I love you, literally. Thank you for just believing in me, encouragement. I found this to be such a safe place, and I just want to thank everybody involved.
All right, so this is the last thing. You just got to smile. Georgia, just a nice big smile, okay? Smile, though. You have to smile. Jordan, you're not smiling. Okay, Okay, ready?
Line.
I'm Gary.
Line. Do we have to say masters? No.
We're so for comments.
Okay.
Okay, ready? And 3.
I love TBS.
Y'all are a lot better than the first group. Okay, let's do it one more time. Jordan's not smiling.
I'm smiling.
You're just a smile. You're
How
good.
much smile do you want?
I love TBS.
That's great. All right, guys.
Yeah.
I
love TBS.
Where's your jazz hands, Gary? There we go. Awesome.
You want to do it?